Right, well, welcome everybody. It's a great honor for me to welcome you all to the 10th year of WAPA. I actually joined WAPA, I think, 9 years ago, so it's an important year for us. In terms of sort of welcoming address, I was thinking about the Future Wireless Technology Forum and thinking about what big changes do I see, do I think is going to impact our industry in the next 6 months going forward. And I've come up with three, and I'm hoping that our program today addresses those three issues. The first change that I'm seeing is, I think, 10 years on, and it's 10 years on in our industry, our wireless businesses have grown, they've developed, they've matured. They're playing a critical role in the delivery of broadband to South Africa. I think Roger wrote a piece where WAPA membership is the fourth biggest ISP. Was that what you? I think that's what you said. Depending on how you measure it, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so WAPA membership's the fourth biggest ISP. So we're quite a big player. And what's happening within that industry, as within any industry, as it grows, as it matures, is there's a certain amount of consolidation happening. So you've got various groups wanting to buy up smaller businesses to form something bigger, to form something national, to derive value for their shareholders. And we've seen those players coming onto the scene in the last year. And so we thought, look, for some people this is a threat, for others this is an opportunity. Let's address it. Let's look at it, and let's look at how we prepare our networks and our businesses for a sale, should that be the route that we want to go. So we were hoping to get Matthew Blewett here. Sadly, his mother suffered a very serious stroke about 9 days ago, and things are looking very severe. So our prayers are with Matthew and his family. So I'm going to step in and try and work out what he would have said, simply because I've had actually 20-odd working years with Matthew. We started a business together called Unibiz in 1994. We sold it on. We made mistakes. We took it back again. We sold it on. We merged it. We actually ended up forming Business Connection, as it's sort of known today. Or he did most of the work. I was more in the background there. And then he went on to do a lot of mergers and acquisitions for Business Connection. So I thought he'd be a really valuable guy to have talking to us on that front with lots of experience. So he is going to do it at the next Future Wireless session. So maybe what I thought I can do is, he'll do it from a purchaser's perspective. I can just give some thoughts and feelers from a seller's perspective, and just sort of put it out there, and hopefully it will be valuable to you. And then see me as a bit of a trailer for Matthew coming up in 6 months' time. In fact, people have said, well, look, Durban in June sounds good. Let's do Future Wireless. We've never had Future Wireless in Durban, so we'll maybe do Future Wireless in Durban in June and do it on a Friday so all you Gautengers can come and enjoy a nice weekend by the beach. So I think that's going to happen more and more. There is going to be consolidation, and we need to be thinking about that. The second big change that we're seeing is fiber. Okay, we talked about fiber last time. I see fiber as our friend, and I think for wireless providers, get it to fiber as soon as you can. But what I am saying with fiber, and I'm comparing it to work that I'm doing in the UK, and I'm sort of chatting around, I just think the numbers in South Africa just seem strange to me. There's just, I know in the UK you tend to have whoever puts the fiber in first wins the race, and they sublease to everyone else. In South Africa, you drive by and the Rainbow Nation seems to be going down the manhole. And To me, I'm uneasy about the numbers with fiber. I think where the numbers work, it's absolutely fantastic. But I think my caution with fiber is the return on investment. And I've got a feeling in the next 6 months we're going to see someone go bust on the fiber front. And I'm not sure who, but I've got a feeling there's just been too much investment in the major haul links, and it's just an uneasy feeling. Don't grill me too much on this, but I think fiber's got a really, really definite place. But watch the ROI on fiber is my thoughts. And I think we're going to talk a bit about fiber. There's definite roles for it. There's definite, but I think Ellie's going to talk about that as well. There's just do the math, as they say in America. And then the third change, which is the sort of continual change, is technology. Is that the radios are just getting better and better and better. I think that they are our solution to the spectrum space. I think trying to lobby the government for more spectrum is what we are doing. It's got lots of challenges. And I'm sort of hoping the technology guys can come in and solve that problem for us. And maybe for WAPA going forward in the future, there's a role for us more in the high site management, more in the if we all work together, everybody wins type scenario. But these are just thoughts of mine that I'm throwing out as an opening speech. So I see those as our 3 ways forward. Finally, to thank iWeek for the venue and for us joining them here. And I look forward to a great day, and let's make the most of it. The networking together is always a critical element here as well. Okay.